Hello everyone. My today's video is in continuation to my previous one. Do you want to raise a successful and a happy child? And all the parents who are listening to me for first time, I would request you to look into my previous video where I have spoken about what emotional intelligence is and why is it important to develop emotional intelligence in children. Today we are here to discuss various methods to develop emotional intelligence in our children. So let's get started. And the first step towards doing is by labeling your child's emotions. Kids need to understand and identify their emotions, and as parents you can help them by labeling or putting a name against their emotion. Say for an example, if you find your child to be disappointed, you can ask your child, are you feeling sad because we were not able to go to your grandmom today? So sad is an emotional words. Likewise, utilizing various other emotional words like happy, sad, angry, excited will help in building an emotional vocabulary in your child. It will help them in expressing their emotions by utilizing these names which are taught to them by you. Okay, so the next step towards doing this is showing empathy. What is empathy? Empathy is ability of oneself to step into shoes of someone else and understanding their behavior or understanding their emotions and feelings. And empathy is a very important or essential life skill as it helps in building happy and healthy relationship with family members and friends. So how are you going to teach empathy to your child? Say your child is crying because you told her you cannot go to park until you clean your room. Now how will your approach be for this? You will have to go to your child and you will have to tell her, I understand and I know exactly how you're feeling, because I also feel really upset and disappointed when I do not get to do something that I want to do. So while you're doing this, your child will see that you understand her completely and understand exactly how she's feeling from inside, and she will not be compelled to show her feelings with her behavior like by screaming or shouting. So this way you can help your child in building empathy. The third step is being an effective role model. So kids need to understand that they have to express their feelings and emotions in a socially appropriate way. And as adults and as parents, you will have to model these skills to your children on a day-to-day basis. You will have to improvise onto your communication skills. You will have to use statements which will express the emotional words. You can say something like, I feel angry when you do not eat your food, or I feel extremely happy when I get to eat an ice cream. So improvising on your communication skills and helping your child building emotional words, emotional vocabulary is a great way to model these skills. And some studies also suggest that emotionally intelligent parents are more likely to have emotionally intelligent children. So parents, you need to focus more on improvising your skills so that you can be an effective role model. Now, coming to the fourth point, you will have to help your kids in coping uncomfortable feelings. And how are you going to do that? Say for an example that if your child is angry, you can help your child by giving specific skills like taking short breaths to calm them down. Another fun way of doing this is by asking them to bubble breathe, wherein your child will be breathing from nose and blowing through their mouth, like blowing a bubble wand. This is going to be a very fun method which can take care of their stress levels and also calm down their emotions. So likewise, you are helping your child to ease out with their uncomfortable feelings and trying to address them in a very effective way. Now, other important method to help in building emotional intelligence is a problem solving skill. So as your child has understood to label their emotions and to address them, it is also very important that they know how to solve a particular problem. Let me state an example here. Say if your child is crying because his sister kept interrupting him while playing a video game. Now you can go to your child, talk to him about it and ask him to come up with five various ways to solve this problems. To solve this problem, when your child has come up with five different solutions to this, you can help him in assessing pros and cons of each of the solution, and finally help him out in picking up the best solution available. So this way you're helping your child build up another quality of problem solving skills. Here please be a coach rather than being a complete problem solver, because it's important that your child understand that they have a capability and that they are able to solve their problems effectively and peacefully without your interference. Last but not the least, making emotional intelligence an ongoing process. So no matter how emotionally intelligent your children are, but there is always room for improvisation. So please make sure that your emotionally intelligent skills are being implemented on a day-to-day practice, because there will certainly be some ups and downs through their childhood and adulthood, and they will have more challenging skills as they move ahead in their life. So utilizing these skills and helping your child understand and having them express these emotions on a day-to-day basis is going to help them have a strong connection with you, and it is going to help them be emotionally strong. I'm sure with your guidance and with your continual support, your child will be able to build emotional intelligence and mental strength, which will help them succeed later in life. So friends, with this I come to the end of the video, and in case if you have any concerns or anything that you feel needs to be addressed, you can get in touch with me. I will be more than happy to help you in easing out a concern of yours, and make sure that you have a better option available with you. You can get in touch with me on Messenger, or you can also get in touch with me through my group, which is Blissful Parenting. And please post your comments in case if you found value to this video, if you found that the methods that we have spoken today are going to be helpful. And I really urge, please do practice these methods and try and implement them into your day-to-day basis, which certainly is going to ease out most of your parenting concerns. With this I sign off, Dr. Anjum Sabha, parenting expert. Until we meet next, take care, happy parenting.